Ross, Tom and Ben are in New Zealand making the next Storm Surfers documentary for Discovery Channel. They're hunting down some of the biggest waves the South Island has to offer. These big wave surfers live with the constant threat of being held down by a giant wave and starved of oxygen at a vital moment. And in the colder waters off New Zealand, they could be up for a whole new experience that they're not accustomed to. Before the boys get a chance to face a Fiordland wave, the people at Otago University have asked to study their breath-holding capabilities in a cold environment.
So basically, we take oxygen in and our cells use it, and in doing that they produce carbon dioxide and we breathe that out. It's extremely important to keep those things level. But if you're under just a big wave and you just can't hold your breath long enough, the CO2 build-up forces you to just have to breathe, and you breathe in water and drown. You seem to tolerate quite high levels of the oxygen really dropping down.
Yeah.
So there's something just about the way your brain's wired for breathing that means you have quite a shallow response.
Right.
You don't overreact in your breathing.
Yeah, there was a time in Indonesia where I had a wipeout and this huge wave came, drove me so deep, got to a stage where it was like, that reflex was like wanting to breathe, almost uncontrollable urge to open my mouth and try and get oxygen, but I didn't. And I went through a panic stage where it was like, this is too long, this is longer than ever before, until I got to a relaxed state where I was almost about to just give up. And then I came to the surface and I actually did sort of give up, but I popped to the top.
With an idea of their lung capacities and tolerance of carbon dioxide, Jim takes the boys into the flume to simulate some real-world situations.
During a hold down, what generally happens is a lot of violent pulling and tugging on the body, a sense of disorientation. By then it's usually starting to sort of come to the point of where I need to take a breath.
Ross had probably a better dive response than Tom. Tom less so. He used his oxygen faster. But having said that, he managed to stay under there a long time. So you slow the heart rate down, you slow down your use of oxygen, you shut down the periphery in terms of the circulation, and that keeps the oxygen available for the brain. You think it's best to try and fight for where you think the surface is, or do you best just to
relax,
zone out?
Just go with the flow.
Okay.
You know, I am feeling where my oxygen's going. I do sense that I'm sort of running out here.
Yeah.
And trying to actually hold my body back from moving too much.
So
What about you? West Australia. West Australia, yeah, caught inside. The wave closed out in front of me, and I just went down, and I literally just kept going down and down, in the dark,
and then it all closed
down, and I just couldn't hear it go silent.
And you do this because
I love it.
Yeah.